How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today we're going to hopefully be showcasing Rampardos in this new team that I've made. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Alright, we've found our opponent, and they've got a pretty cool looking Sun team over here. They've got the Torkoal, the Venusaur, the Heatran, Swellow, Mamoswine, and a Hariyama. Team looks pretty familiar to me, actually. I think I've seen this somewhere before. Huh, interesting. Anyway, I'm going to expect the Torkoal lead, so I'm thinking I might just lead with Rampardos and go from there. Yeah, you know what, that is the same thing. We've got Rampardos, Cresselia, Entei, of course we've got Mantine again from the same team as before, Magnezone, and we've got a Salamence. And the battle begins. They're going to lead out with Hariyama, fully expecting me to lead with Rampardos, I see. As we do lead off with the Rampardos, nice and shiny. You know what, I'm surprised at how small Rampardos really is. I thought it'd be a lot bigger. But I guess scaling is a bit of an issue anyway in these games. So my obvious switch in here is, of course, the Cresselia. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. As hopefully they go for a close combat and not a knockoff. However, knockoff is definitely something they could do. So let's go into Cresselia and we'll find out the hard way. Earthquake, even better. No damage at all. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fully expect them to switch into the Heatran. In which case, I'm thinking about going into either Entei or Salamence. Salamence could be a good one, because Earthquake is hitting everything on the team except for Swellow, and I guess it would be hard to switch a Swellow in. We could also go Rampardos again, to be honest with you. There is the chance they randomly stay in and go for a Psychic, but I don't think they'll do that. I think my play here is to go into Entei and just go for a Bulldoze. So let's do that. We'll go into Entei and go for a Bulldoze. There we go, we're going to switch out. I switched out first. I'm not, but again, it depends on how slow Hariyama really is. I can't really remember. As they actually are going to withdraw the Hariyama, so cool. Alright, so Hariyama is slower than Cresselia, that's good to know. Goes into Heatran, the best switch into Cresselia that they have. So, I can go for Bulldoze now. Or do I go for a Stone Edge? Expecting the Swellow. This is a tough one. What's their alternative if they don't go into Swellow? Probably something like Hariyama again with Thick Fat, right? I think Bulldoze is still fine. Let's go for Bulldoze. If they switch in the Swellow, then it's fine. He actually stays in, and we can go for a Bulldoze, which is going to take out the Heatran nice and easily. So long, farewell, Heatran. Okay. So, with that in mind, they're probably going to switch in Swellow now, right? Because I'm definitely choice banded. But Bulldoze is base 60. Hariyama is also a good choice because obviously Bulldoze isn't going to do much to it and it can hit a close combat in my face. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Cresselia. They might actually predict this and switch out themselves. However, now that Heatran's gone, I'm not too afraid of going for a Psychic with my Cresselia. So they go for knockoff, anticipating the switch, which is really good. Does about half, which is terrifying actually. Hariyama is a very powerful Pokemon, you know. Its attack stat is through the roof. Let's go for a Psychic and just go from there. As they do stay in, which is interesting. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing. My Psychic does over half, which is great. But they do have the Berry. So, is that Citrus Berry? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? So they might be Belly Drum. No, they're not. They're Knockoff. Oh, Knockoff did a considerable amount of damage, to be honest with you. So I'm going to have to go for a Moonlight right now and get my health back up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We do outspeed the Hariyama, of course. So this is a tight matchup situation, but I don't think the Hariyama can really win. There's the other knockoff. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking in my head, do I want to go for a Psychic or do I want to switch out? Because this is just kind of getting annoying. Let's go for another Psychic and get it right down a bit. They're actually going to withdraw the Hariyama now, which is an interesting one. They obviously realize they can't win this situation, and they're going to go into Torkoal to get that Sun up. Which is fine. Torkoal's not exactly the most defensive Pokemon on the special side, so luckily Psychic will do a nice bit of chip damage to it. Nice little bit of chip damage. There we go, about a quarter. And we get the special defense drop, which is always nice. Going to go ahead and expect a Fire Blast or a Lava Plume or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Entei. Is Entei the right play here? They might go for a Will-O-Wisp as well on the off chance. I'm going to go into Entei. Entei seems like the most optimal play here. So Entei can come in and benefit from the sun's power. So if I want to, I could really go for a... oh, he goes for a Stealth Rock. That also makes sense. Also makes a lot of sense. So I could have actually gone into Rampardos there. I just didn't want it to get burned, you know. So what I'm going to do is, I think they've seen the Bulldoze. They probably know I've got Stone Edge. I don't think they'll expect me to just stay in and go for a Sacred Fire. I think they'll switch out into something like Hairy Armor again. So let's go ahead and go for a Sacred Fire. Sun boosted. They do withdraw. What are they going to send in to die? Swallow. Oh, the poor Swallow. The agony. The agony. Let's go for the Sacred Fire. Boom. Annihilate the Swallow. That's Choice Banded in the sun. Poor Swallow didn't get to do a thing. Oh, wow. Is this... No. Is this the Sun team I used that one time? I feel like it is. Did I use Swallow on that team? I don't know. If it is, then I've got a mad case of deja vu. I mean, if it isn't, sorry. So Venusaur comes in. Got to watch out for Venusaur because obviously he can put us to sleep. Do I have a Pokemon that can counteract sleep? Not really. Not really, no. Do I want my Entei put to sleep? Not really, no. Do I really want anything put to sleep? Not really, no. Venusaur is a special attacker, so I'm going to go into Mantine real quick. I don't mind Mantine going to sleep. But if it doesn't go for a sleep, it might go for a growth, expecting me to switch out to whatever. Stealth Rocks are a pain, but we can defog them away. Yeah, this goes for a growth. It knew I was going to switch out. Because Sleep Powder could easily come through, and I don't really want my Entei to go to sleep, to be honest with you. Plus, there's the fact that it could have Earthquake, which could do a lot of damage to my Entei, and you know, stuff like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Defog. They might actually be Weather Ball. I don't know whether it gets Weather Ball in this game. I don't think Venusaur gets Weather Ball in this game. I think it's Pokemon Home exclusive, that. So, gets another Growth off, which is absolutely disgustingly terrifying. But we get rid of the Stealth Rocks, which is always great. I'm about to show you how bulky Mantine is, because if they go for an attacking move this next turn, just watch how Mantine eats it up. Just watch it. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam to get some damage off on the Venusaur, because I feel like that's important. Goes for a Sludge Bomb. Can we live? Oh, wow, no. Oh, wait, Growth. I was thinking it was +2, but it's +4 because Growth in the sun, yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this particular situation calls for... Oh, this is a tough one. Because of the sun. What do we go into here? I think what we have to do is... We're going to Entei first. We're going to Entei first. And then we anticipate the Sludge Bomb. And we're going to Magnezone. I need to try and stall out these sun turns somehow. But Heat Rock makes... If it's got Heat Rock, that Torkoal, then it's going to last a bit longer. So, going to you, expecting the Sludge Bomb. Perfect. Now we can expect... I'm going to expect the worst and expect an Earthquake. So I'm going to go into Salamence real quick. I think Salamence is the switch here. They might go for a Sludge Bomb now I'm thinking about it, knowing what I'm going to do. Let's see. We got the Intimidate off, so the Earthquake will do less damage to another Pokemon. Yeah, Earthquake. Okay, cool. This is my team, isn't it? It's got to be. Sunlight's going to fade regardless. So what we can do is we can go for a... we could have a Choice Scarf, which is why I have 2 Dragon type moves. So the obvious switch in here would probably be the Magnezone. However, I don't really see a problem with going for either Earthquake right now. Or Fireless, no. Because why does the Venusaur even need to switch out? I don't think it does. It's +4 in attack. I feel like we have to go for an Outrage here. Let's go for it. Outrage comes through. It's going to stay in like we thought it would. Well, like I thought it would. And the Venusaur goes down. Salamence, the beast that is Salamence. So they can come in and revenge kill us with Magnezone right now, which is a shame. Salamence did something though. We got rid of that big threat, which was the Venusaur right there. Because the minute they got the Torkoal back in, Venusaur could just set up all over again. Ice Shard's going to take us out, of course, which is a shame. There it is. Life Orb. And now, since he's gone for the Ice Shard, We need to go into Entei, I think. Entei's the one that's going to be doing this. It's a shame Rampardos hasn't got to do anything, really. But maybe we can get it to do something. If we can get it on the Torkoal or the Hairy Armor. Yeah, Zen Headbutt could be good. Just not the Magnezone. The Magnezone, no. We're going to Entei real quick. We're going to Entei. And we just go for a Sacred Fire. Yep, go for the Sacred Fire. Just like a so. And I think they might switch into Torkoal here. They're actually going to stay in and let Magnezone go down, which is... It lived on 1 HP! Oh no! It's fine, because it's going to get taken down by the Life Orb, but it is such a shame that Entei had to go down like that. Bruh. That is such a shame. That is such a shame. Oh, okay, so... Now, we can just go into Rampardos real quick, because Rampardos outspeeds Hairy Armor, it outspeeds Torkoal, and we can just go from there and go for Rock Slide plus Zen Headbutt. So, Hairy Armor's coming in. We are max speed, I believe. So, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Zen Headbutt, and we should outspeed. If Cresselia outspeed, we outspeed. There we go. Zen Headbutt's coming through. Sheer Force Life Orb boosted. Boom. Down goes the Hairy Armor. What we like to see. And now all we have in the background is Torkoal. Bring it on, Torkoal. Bring it on. Get the sun up if you want to. Like I said, Rampardos is here to slay you. You are not getting away from this. Let's go for a Rock Slide and take it out. There we go. Glad it didn't miss. Boom. Life Orb, Sheer Force boosted Rock Slide from a insane attack stat. Rampardos' attack stat is ridiculous. And we're able to claim victory with it, so that's perfect. So we did manage to pull Rampardos a little bit at the end. It is a tricky one with how slow and frail it is, but you can pull it off, especially when you're facing the likes of Torkoal and Hairy Armor. So hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you in a bit.